is Fox 6 News.
New at 9, more concerns tonight about the use of force, this time by the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, they're investigating if one of their own crossed the line when he used pepper spray on a group of inmates. Our Henry Rossoff live in Franklin with this late-breaking story tonight. Henry.
And at this hour, we do not know much about the captain involved in this investigation. What we are learning more about is the use of pepper spray and when it's allowed or not.
The suspect is displaying, a boxer stance. I don't have to box with the person and get injured. The officer is allowed to maintain a position of advantage.
But the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office is investigating whether or not one of their own may have gone too far with pepper spray in order to maintain that advantage.
Your eyes are going to start watering. You're going to start developing mucus coming from your nose. It essentially incapacitates you for a short period of time.
According to a media release sent late Monday, a 52-year-old captain sprayed pepper spray into a group of inmates at the county correctional facility in Franklin. We spoke with Waukesha County Technical College Criminal Justice Dean Brian Doro about when it was appropriate and when it was not appropriate to use pepper spray. He says a large part of it comes down to
perception. What does the officer perceive as a threat? Okay, my threat perception is going to be different than somebody who may not be as big or muscular, and so all those factors play into it.
Doro speaks generically about using force and using pepper spray, not knowing the details of the situation at the county correctional facility. He says when a suspect or inmate isn't listening or is only partially listening or appears threatening, it's up to an officer to determine if he or she feels threatened enough to use a control device like a taser or pepper spray.
And ultimately what happens is the officer can use the amount of force possible that is dictated by the suspect's actions or inactions. That's very important.
The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office is not naming the captain involved in this investigation while the investigation is going on. We did speak with a spokeswoman for the office. She didn't know whether or not the captain was on active duty while this was going on or if the captain was on administrative leave. We do know that several of the captains that Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark tried to fire but then sued their way back onto the force were placed at this facility upon their return. Live in Franklin, Henry Rossoff, Fox 6 News.
All right, more layers of the onion will peel off in the future. Thank you, Henry.
Tragedy in Campbellsport. A teenager killed in a crash last Friday.